Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609. What you see there is the dash of my 2022 Chevy Bolt EV2 LT. That's the screen I use. There's another screen, a little more complicated. But what I want to show you is I did a driving test just to see what my actual mileage is, and I'll give you the results now. When I left this morning, that green number on the left, right in here, it shows 140. It showed 247. So when I left this morning, I had 247 miles of range per battery, okay? Now, at the bottom left there, you see the odometer mileage showing 289. Well, when I left this morning, the odometer reading was 144 miles. So the actual miles that I drove was 145 miles, but it only reduced the battery distance by 107 miles. All right. Now, that may be hard to follow, but what it is, and I'll show you over here on this screen, this is the energy screen on the 2022 Chevy Bolt EV, and it shows that it's got a plus 55.9 for the technique, in other words, how you drive, and then the terrain, because I was in the Texas Hill Country, shows a minus 23.5. Now on climate, I'm not sure exactly what that means, because it shows a minus 25.7 there, and then right underneath it shows outside temperature plus 11.2. Now, but bear that, what, maybe it was the humidity. I'm not sure what climate means on this energy screen. But because I was driving slow, most of the trip I was driving around 50 miles an hour, because I live in an area where there's county roads and there's no traffic at all. There was one highway that's fairly busy that I got on for a little bit and got up to 60 miles an hour for about 20 miles. But the rest of the trip was around 50 miles an hour. So you can see how that pays off in increasing your distance, your battery driving distance, because what that means to me, so what we've got, I went 145 miles, but only reduced the battery distance over here by 107 miles. So based on those numbers, I think I can safely say that I will get over 300 miles range in average weather like we have here in Brackettville, Texas, in Southwest Texas. That will probably change in the winter, and if there's other, climate changes or whatever that affect battery distance. But right now, this gives me peace of mind knowing that I am comfortable with the distance that I can drive, because I could have gone another 145 miles. Actually, I could have gone another 245 miles, I think. And, but be that as it may, it's good to know that this thing, you don't need to worry about, well, it depends. Now, I am in a unique situation. I'm 77 years old. I don't do a lot of driving. I don't have a lot of long commutes and all that stuff. I don't do a lot of long trips. I just did that today for my own satisfaction and peace of mind, to see if this thing really got the distance that it says. And in my case, it gets more. Now this screen, you get more information than you need. There's one screen there showing the energy impacts, and then you can go up here and it shows the flow, and it'll show what the battery's doing at that particular moment, and then you can go to details and it shows that it shows 60. Well, that's since the last full charge, and I've only done that once, but it shows that I'm getting 4.2 miles per kilowatt hour, which is actually a little more than that. And it shows that driving and accessories use 90% of the energy, 10% for the climate settings, and then battery conditioning was 0. But the the driving and accessories, what I do, and this is all that stuff down here at the bottom, right below that screen. I keep the air conditioner on like 74 degrees. It's quite comfortable, even though the outside temperature right now shows to be 87 degrees here in Bracketville, Texas. It was quite comfortable for the whole trip. So bottom line is, guys, for me, driving a 2022 Chevy Bolt EV 2LT, I'm very comfortable with the driving distance for me. Okay, now for other people, who knows? But yeah, again, I'll give you that just right quick. When I left this morning, that green, this number right here where the 140 is, was 247. Now it's 140, so that means it was reduced by 107 miles. And then below that is the 289. This is the actual odometer reading that right now I'm back from my trip. When I left this morning, that was 144. So the actual miles I drove was 145, and the distance was reduced by 107. Wonderful. That's all I wanted to know. And anyway, guys, so if you want an EV, Chevy Bolt 2022 2LT, not a bad choice. Anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link if you choose to. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, keep your health. And if you want an electric car, would I recommend them? Yeah, I would. It depends on you. And all of these numbers that I just gave you, they are totally contingent upon your driving habits. Let me go back to this one screen here. Okay, you see this impact up here, technique? That basically means I drove slow, no jackrabbit starts, none of that stuff, and that's how come I got such a good. That boosted my mileage significantly. And the reason I had a Toyota Prius for a while, so you use a lot of those same driving techniques for this all electric car. And yeah, does it pay off? Hell yeah. Anyway, guys. Thumbs up. Enjoy your day. Keep your health. Bye.